Hey church, I'm RayLynn and I just wanted to share with you guys our experience at Young Life. Young Life was a lot of fun for us. We had lots of activities to do, lots of fun rides, and we had down-to-earth sermons with James, our speaker there. And before Young Life, most of us had believed in God or even been confirmed, but little did we know that Sharptop was going to be our renewal starting point with our God. James Rockwell, our speaker, started off pretty light with his sermons at the beginning of the week, and they got deeper and deeper throughout the week. At the beginning, he talked about God fixing people that were paralyzed or had leprosy in front of large crowds. And we went back to cabin time and we were like, oh, that's so cool, that's awesome, and I can't believe a God like that loves me. And then the next couple of days we talked about heart rot, which heart rot is like in a tree. Whenever it has this huge hole in the center of it, it looks fine on the outside, but on the inside it's really broken. So he showed us an example of that, and he said that heart rot is kind of like sin for us, and that we try and fill this heart rot in our lives with other stuff like school or activities or work or something. And so we would go back to cabin time and we're like, well, yeah, that's kind of true, but it's other people doing that to us, and we never wanted to accept that it was us that needed change, and we thought it was other people. Like our girls, we talked about changing the high school, which really we just need to focus on changing us first. So we thought about that for a couple of days, like what we filled our heart rot with. And then on July 28th, he talked about the crucifixion of God. And he showed us a very vivid video of God being tortured and having nails dug into his skin. And that hit a lot of us very, very hard. And then James had us go out into the still of the night underneath the stars and just talk to God or ask questions and just think about what we had just heard. So we did that, and a lot of us felt his presence and even witnessed it. And we come back to cabin time, and we talked about what had been going on in our life and a lot of stuff that we never really said out loud. And after we did that, a lot of us made bonds that will never be broken. And we all became friends, like we'd been friends since we were itty-bitty. And throughout the week, we just got closer and closer with God. And after July 28th, we all just kind of mended together, and we realized that we were the change, that we needed to change, not other people. And so in Georgia, we had this little bubble. Like there was no outside sources. We didn't have our phones to be communicating with other people. It was just us. So we were like, okay, we're going to do awesome when we get back home. But now that we're home, there's a lot more challenges with other people and other outside things and a lot of temptations. So for me, my heart rot was filling it with running and school and trying to get good grades and looking into the future. And I thought my life was really good. And then I still felt a little empty on the inside. And then after Young Life, I just felt like God had filled that emptiness and what I really needed. And so God just has been with me, and I just feel so much better, and I don't have to fill my heart rot with running and school and everything, and now it's filled with God. From this point on, I would like to read my Bible more, pray more, and get more into deeper sermons, and actually, whenever I go to church on Sundays, go out and try to live by that and try to do good that week. Before Young Life, I just kind of listened to the sermons. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Did it for maybe a day and then just kind of let go. And now it's going to be a lot different. I'm going to try and change and try and do what Pastor Todd has taught us to do. I would like to thank Wendy Calderwood for being an amazing leader and for helping us. And you were the key to us opening up, and you've just been amazing these past couple years. And I hate to see you go, but I know you're going to go do awesome things at Sterling. And we can't wait to see what the church has in store for us as youth. We cannot thank you guys enough for all the support that you guys have given us. This trip was an experience that all of us really, really needed. And we just want you guys to stick with us through the hard times. We're still going to need a lot of help because we're still young and we're still learning about it. We're still trying to broaden our faith. So just stick with us and just help us get through this tough time and just be with us through everything. Thank you guys again for everything that you guys have done for us.